Well, the feature event is the 2012 Pink Hygiene Solutions Cyril Flower Stakes. This is a vital lead up towards the Bunbury Cup and the Pinjarra Classic in the not too distant future. And this is a track that a really good lineup of horses. We've got Escudero resuming, West River Kevidon. He's having his second run back. He last started in the Mungarup Stud Sprint. Word, we haven't seen him since the Summer Scorcher. Black George, the Hannans Handicap winner, Reimbursement, won the Mungarup Stud. Caves Roads racing well. Machino resumes from a little break, as does Monaghetti. And Tranquility is having her first run back from the Perth Cup. It's really attracted a high-class field. We've got a few replays to look at. We're going back to the Mungarup Sprint. This is the win of Reimbursement, which also gets us West River Kevidon, who stuck on really well to finish third, but all honest with the winner, Reimbursement.
And Reimbursement down the outside, Morant back towards the inside, Liquidation in front, Reimbursement coming down the outside with it, Liquidation and Reimbursement, Liquidation, Reimbursement on the inside. I'd say Liquidation's just lasted over Reimbursement, but it's close.
Certainly was a very good performance there by Reimbursement. Came from off the speed with Kiriul aboard. Just nailed Liquidation in the last stride. It was a wonderful win. He's building up a great record. 9 wins from 19 starts with 5 further placings. Drawn ideally in barrier 4, the 54.5 suits. He's certainly going to be hard to beat. 2 West River Kevidon. His effort was outstanding. He led him up. They challenged him throughout. He battled on really well. Was only gunned down the last 100 metres. He's been back to the Bunbury trials. He scored by 3.5 lengths in impressive style. Pat Carberry rides. He comes down the 2 kilos to the 58 kilograms. He'll be up on the pace. He's going to be awfully hard to beat. And that trial effort was certainly really good. Let's go back to the Bunbury trials. This was Machino, his first run since the 17th of December. He was back in the field. He wears his race colours. Kiriul was aboard. He chased down Waterman's Bay. A good effort by Machino. He would have come forward a long way from this trial effort.
The big fellow Machino, he's striding up to Waterman's Bay, who's stretching him out. On the outside is Machino, put the bib in front and got there.
Well, look, we know the class of this fellow, and that trial effort was certainly really good. He was doing his best work over the final stages. His main aim is the Bunbury Stakes this time in, and on that trial performance, I'm sure he's going to acquit himself well on Saturday. He does meet a pretty good lineup of runners, though. The time was good of the day. He clocked the time of 1 minute and 1.5. On that same day, West River Kevidon trialled. He ran 1 minute flat, 0.10, so certainly West River Kevidon's trial was probably better. Races will run differently, of course, but look, both horses are in with solid claims. A few of the other runners, well, Black George is having his first run back since the Hannans Handicap. He has won first up in before, but does need luck from the wide draw. Caves Road is racing well, but the wide draw doesn't aid to his chances. Clint Harvey rides, obviously replacing the indisposed Glenn Smith. Monaghetti's got a terrific first up record, 3 wins from 4 starts. At the Journey, 3 starts, 1 win. He took out a listed race when last in work, so certainly Monaghetti is a horse with each way claims. Mabel Grace has drawn well, certainly not the worst, but this is a tough ask. A good race. I'm really looking forward to the Cyril Flower. It's always a great guide to the Bunbury Stakes and Pinjarra Classic. I'm going to go with West River Kevidon, a place getter in the Railway Stakes. His effort in the Mungarup Stud Sprint was outstanding. His recent trial was good. They put up $7. That's a great each way bet for mine. Race 7, number 2, West River Kevidon. Well, the final race is the Pink's touch-free handicap over the 1,400 metre journey. A good race to end the day. The off is set for 5:15. This is a last-up win of Miss Tahitian, a perfect ride by Kiriul, utilised and realised that the inside was the place you wanted to be. She took full advantage of her run when it appeared. She sprinted clear, was able to defeat Sir Hallowell. Bites the Dust was good in 3rd. Miss Condition was in 10th position. Fleming Sun was 6th. Hitting the line powerfully, Hello Hero, and Intimidator was last.
The Dust and Sir Hallowell, Miss Tahitian in front and she got home.
Certainly was a super performance by Miss Tahitian. She's going to have to ride similarly on Saturday from the outside draw, but I really expect her to be very hard to beat. The other runners behind her, Bites the Dust was good, and improved performance by that galloper. I thought Hello Hero was good work into the line. Some of the other runners quickly, Chester Road, I really give him a great chance first up from a spell. I think he's in for a really good campaign. Although he's never won over the 1,400, I think fresh he can run a big race, and that's the way I'm going. Race 8, number 7, Chester Road. Well, that wraps up what's going to be a good afternoon of racing at Ascot this Saturday, featuring the Cyril Flower Stakes. Obviously a big day of racing over there in Victoria with the Blue Diamond, also the Oakley Plate and the Futurity, where we'll be cheering on Blaine God in the Futurity and Grand Nirvana in the Oakley Plate. Start time for the first is 12:45. We hope to see you at Ascot this Saturday. Perfect conditions with a top of 26 degrees.